Last time on Jujutsu Kaisen, Yuji has managed to come into contact with Junpei, and they seem to be hitting it off pretty well. Yuji averting Junpei from doing something he probably wouldn't have regretted, but it would have tainted his soul. Meanwhile, while Yuji is doing his Good Samaritan act, Nanami is clashing against Mahito, a cursed being who has the ability to reshape a soul, thus reshaping a person's body. Nanami, meanwhile, has entered into overtime. What that means, well, join me as I find out, won't you? Was that it, grade 1 sorcerer? You did well running around, but you're at your limit, aren't you? Unfortunately. His curse energy level is increasing. We're going to overtime right now. Overtime? A time-based pact. He was limiting his own curse energy the whole time. So what, does he get stronger after the work day is done? Wild. I would feel cursed at that point too, honestly. You work an 8-hour shift and now next thing you know you're working a 9th hour? Oh god, I get pissed. Fun. The curse technique draws a line through a target and something about explaining your technique. Something increases power? Use a ratio of 7. He's about to get ratioed. He just pointed at the location. Okay, great, this line through more than just a little length of wingspan. Designated along various parts such as the head, upper arm, and so on. Curse technique can affect more than just living creatures as well. So all things have a ratio. He's revealing his technique. You're serious, huh? This is the first way I can see as his cursed spirit. Because the damage until he runs out of cursed energy. That's not very realistic of me. Second way is reducing the smithereens in a single blow. Whoa! Ratio technique collapse. What power? No, more importantly, curse energy racing through it. No way. It's an expanded technique that imbues and destroys a target with curse energy. It's a wide range attack that puts him at risk, so I guess I should dodge this one. Ooh, I'm retreating for now. We should get that leg healed quickly. If we both manage to survive, let's meet again. Yep. Damn. So what? Did Nanami think that the fact that he was pushed into overtime does not put him at risk? Or did he just feel like not continuing? No, he's not the type of person. There must be a huge risk to what he was doing. Wow. Episode 11, narrow-minded, huh? Did the ground just say? Yeah, it did. Intensity 2 or so. If he's not answering, should I really be the one to ask this? Is it really okay to just ask him straight up about that, though? I'm not sure my allowed to reveal about the Jujutsu Tech anyway. Only your dog cannot be reached at this time. Just answer, and he's busy trying to catch the other one. Wonder what's going on. With the swirl. Yep, you still wear a button with the swirl, you should be friendly to them. Oh, so this is part of Mahito's plan. What's your Jujutsu social? I'm sure you'll get along with them. But the Jujutsu are Mahito's enemies, right? Yeah, I'll just ask him. There were people who died at the theater you went to the other day. Did you happen? Creepy thing like this, maybe? No, I didn't. He's lying. The reason started seeing those clearly. I see. Oh, I got nothing else to ask them. That's it? Yeah, you still until like my boss shows up. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Hey, what are you watching at the theater? Oh yeah, recently Yuji's been watching a lot of movies. Let's try to figure out how poorly this could go. Because I've seen a lot of the other characters to at least some degree. But this Junpei kid, I don't think I've ever seen him in any promotional stuff for Jujutsu Kaisen. Just tell me. Human Earthworm. Oh, it's super boring. Yeah, hit so many times over it. He got hit? Oh yeah, it was. It's just a splatter film. Oh, they bond because he's actually watched a bunch of movies because of Gojo. That's a nice way of tying that in. Very clever. Yeah, it was. Why is he here? And why is he dressed like that? Bingo. First 2 looks like it won't be any different from 1 or 3. It's actually capture, thinking emotion, perfection, and abandons everything. Well, that's what I was last show. That's what I was saying good about it. It was so much as 3 times. It was the fact that Glory sees that it was the reason a lot. How do you go that far? Do you like movies, isn't it? Actually, a lot of them have certain reasons. But I haven't seen them in the theaters. It was kind of like the fun I get on in the theater is huge. They're just bonding at this point. Yeah, his own words working me. Who's after someone in the theater? Yeah, come back this up. Oh, his mom's a hottie. Yeah, this is him. We just met actually. Last time he can be friends. Maybe get along. God, I feel like there's this ominous feeling inside, like something really bad is going to happen, and I don't know what it is. It's like because they're trying too hard to make me understand this kid, so it feels like something really bad is gonna happen. I'll ask you to quit smoking. Alright, sorry. Your hell's not to smoke in front of you. What's your friend's name? Ikadori Yuji. The green onion doesn't suit your look. Hey, you can tell everyone who doesn't look good with green onions. What does that mean? You don't want to be someone who looks good with green onions. She doesn't want to look like a mom? You can't join us for dinner? You're just bothering. You say my cooking is a nuisance? Yep, hungry. Anything you don't like? Any allergies? Nope. Oh, whoa. And no way he died from that. Yep. Oh, God. So is it like he can reshape his own question mark soul as well? It's so he's more reckless than he looks. You two went at it quite hard. Geto. That guy was interesting. I learned a lot from him. Learned. Even if a program won't die, as long as I retain the shape of my soul. The social criteria counts for a sublimation of self. It looks like there's no risk to me. How much I treat the shape of my own soul. The way he talks is as if he's never... Is this the first time he's ever really had to morph himself so much? That's bad. That means he's realized something that kind of frees up what he can do. Next time I'll let loose and try all kinds of things. Get me some clothes. Nope. What happened to the guy you fought? I don't know. It was routine, but he might be buried under the rubble. I doubt it. But yeah, you should know Junpei's home. That's a bit of a... Oh, it's fine. I'm about to have dinner. I'll head to the please run immediately. Choose me out. I'll probably cry. If the Nami choose me out, I'll cry. Oh God. Earlier than scheduled. He's gonna chew me out. So, I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? Oh, jeez. He was injured worse than I thought. Is he gonna be okay? I just sent you my location down. Please come and pick me up. I'm going back to Jujutsu to receive treatment from the A. Treatment? Don't worry. It's not an injury that'll kill me. Okay. I'll join up with another soon. I'll head your way. He's not with you? You fucked up. You fucked up. I've practiced a lot. You're like the best test subject. Like you're my son. Nanami's realizing too, he might have made this situation a whole lot worse. That cursed spirit is a child. It probably hasn't been long since he sprang into being. He's greedily enjoying his own growth. Special great cursed spirit that gets as far as master the remainder section. If he manages to survive, it won't be much longer before he reaches that stage too. Wait, but I thought Mahito was like an old curse, but he's a child? How is he already so powerful though? And why is he in command of so many what seem to be older curses? Before he reaches that stage too. Some of that his victim count as far exceeds our expectation. Yeah, there have been a lot of victims. We need to exercise them as soon as possible before it's too late. I think it might already be too late. You know, I'm so less confident. If you poison it, I touch it, and then I hit it up, and then you yeah, too much of it. He's making a joke from Castaway. Castaway, is it? Yeah, is that a movie reference? He got Yuji too. I mean, he got Junpei too. Yuji's one of those guys who just vibes with people, you know? Aww. See, it's that look. It's that look that tells me something bad is gonna happen. It tells me something bad is gonna happen. Something really bad is gonna happen. I know it. Oh, that was really nice. Yeah, school. It's okay, you don't have to go. At your age tend to take everything too seriously. School is just a tiny aquarium. There's a whole ocean out there and other aquariums too. Pick the one you want. Oh, she's a very understanding mom. It's just like, you get these parents who are just like, oh no, you have to go to school. It's just like, no, she recognized that, okay, you're having trouble, aren't you? You know what? Fine. Stay home. School isn't the most important thing. You have to find what works for you. And there are so many adults that don't understand that if you give your child a little bit of freedom, especially when they are a little bit older, it's like you raise your child. You should be able to trust them to some degree. Now, it sucks that Junpei didn't have guidance in other areas, but Japanese schools can be very tricky. Like, if he had just had friends at school, or at the very least teachers, who intervened when they saw he was being bullied. Like parents trust their children to a school board. And if the school isn't looking after their child, that's unfortunate. And Junpei comes off as the kind of kid who's not telling his mom he's being bullied. That's tough. It's tough to be a parent because you're not always privy to everything. You got your own thing going on, and again, it's a bad feeling. And I feel like this mom is more understanding than most people would think, but I feel like people would treat that as negligence. No, she's just trying to understand her child because he's almost grown enough to be out of the house. Way to go, me. See, he has a good relationship with his mom. What's your mom like? Never met her, but I have a few faint memories of my father. My grandpa was there for me. What's that? Got a call? Yeah, I'm fine. So we're about to watch a movie. You're a Jujutsu sorcerer, right? Yeah. Should I have said that? No, you shouldn't have. Have you ever killed someone? No. Someday you'll have to fight a bad Jujutsu sorcerer, right? What will you do then? I still wouldn't want to kill them. Why not? They're bad people. It's like, I just think if I kill him, what I kill would be force its way into my life. The value of life would become ambiguous. I wouldn't even understand the importance of those I care anymore, and that scares me. Shit, what a way to approach that. But yeah, it's like a lot of superheroes say. It's just like, I kill one person, yeah, they might be bad, they might be terrible, but if I can do that with my own two hands, when I just start thinking how easy it could be, what if I start to lose the value of life? Now, what does that mean for the people around me? Like, that's terrifying. Like, to know you have the ability to take a life and to exercise that ability, even if it's on someone terrible. What happens if your mind starts thinking that way about every little situation? Oh, this person's doing that. I should just kill him. This person's doing that. I should just kill him. I mean, at what point does it stop? A lot of people say then you had problems from the start, but I don't think it's that clear cut. Even good people can get lost sometimes, I feel. Especially when they're presented with an easy option that feels so easy that you forget how wrong it should really be viewed. I haven't killed anyone, but I've seen how easy it can be to compromise your morals once you start. It becomes easier and easier the more you do it, to the point where you stop thinking that you're doing something wrong, and you start making excuses for why you do it. It can be tricky. Some people have more fortitude than you think, and some people have less than you think. Whatever. Anime, right? People don't have heart. That idea saved me. It gave me strength. But if killing someone would mean tainting my soul, then I can't kill anyone. And I fell asleep. You should go home already. It's late. I need to clean up. Oh no. Oh no. A finger. Oh no. Please. Don't do this. Please don't do this. I don't want to see what happens next. You did too good of a job endearing me to this woman. I don't want to see what happens next. After this, he discovered the corsage and took his mother. Oh no. This feels significant. The was attacked by a Kesper drawn to the Sakuna figure. And they were missing everything from the waist down. Pictures of blood found on site. And the blade was cold. Oh no, please, I don't want to see this. It's right up beneath it. God damn it. I think I understand what happened here. Mahito planted that finger, or maybe it was Geto, either one of them, in order to maybe frame Yuji, or just incite Junpei, because he outright said that if something were to happen to his mother, he would lose it. they're pushing him over the edge. Yuji could have brought him back, and they pushed him further over the edge. I hate that. Like, there felt like there was a story behind Junpei's mother and the relationship she had with her son. And maybe I'm just projecting too much, but that's a damn shame. I ain't feeling too great. Going into the rest of this. Damn. Because I feel like it only gets worse from here. Okay, let's do this. Anything I get in the way, Nanami? You're injured, aren't you? My partner died, but I wasn't there at the time. Died because I'm a child. I train kids to help others. Don't want any of that. Can't. As you know, the patchwork curse spirits will age transfigured people. We have some people who are beyond saving. If you continue this work, there will come a time when you're forced to kill a person yourself. But this is not the time. I wouldn't want to kill them. That scares me. Please understand this. Being a child is not a sin. I'd like to ask you to continue monitoring Yushina Junpei. You're not any black clothing. Those are my mom's clothes. First thing that caught my eye. This is the outfit I saw him in the opening. I gotta stop looking at these openings. I feel like I got played. I think I got played by the opening. A small part of me thought maybe he joined Jujutsu Tech as an infiltrator, a sleeper agent, something. And maybe he'd be able to experience having more friends in general, but I keep getting reminded that this is not that type of story. It is very shonen, but it's also very seinen. So the morning and the community school were all familiar. But today, this is a curse object known as a Sukuna that attracts other curses. Nothing doing in my home. And money by cursing people, probably done by one of them. And money and connections, they need to curse someone to death. Can you think of anyone who might hold a grudge against you or your mother? Or perhaps someone technically with plenty of money and free time. Oh, he's not. Oh, God, he's doing this at a massive. Is this essentially like a school shooting? Is this what I'm about to witness? I don't know. I don't know, man. This is getting a little much. I don't think my heart's ready for this shit. God, this is gonna break my heart, isn't it? Trying to work in the National Book Report competition to Ito Shota. Oh, that's the kid who beat him up too. Oh God, that's embarrassing. How the hell are you thinking? Are you just to write whatever? You may be one of the top damn prize. Yeah, he bullied some other kid into this. Yeah, the participation oh shit, darkness blacker than darkness. I that which is on the sea. And it's just like Nanami said, the domain expansion. No, that was something else. Something they put up. Something that wards people away from the area. Yeah, I did it. Thanks, Mojito. Can't afford to leave any residual of me behind. The veil effect. I cannot escape from inside. Someone can enter it. But only those with weak curse energy. No veil in the residential area. Unless you will report it right away. This place out whether you believe it. I gotta go from. The general course was already set once Junpei landed Sukuna's reversal. It'll cause the two of them to clash and force Itadori Yuji into a pact giving Sukuna dominance, which Junpei was as level-headed as he is. He'd have honest, straightforward, yeah. So, this was all just a way of getting to Sukuna. But how did they know to target Junpei, though? Had they been observing him beforehand, or what? It was a precious resource, right? It's fine. Finger from Judas, and the equivalent is already at the Yankee, after all. I'd like to have you detect that you're the one who placed that in Junpei's home. So they did planted the finger at Junpei's home. They played all of this. That's fine. Yeah, I'll be taking my leave. You're leaving? You should stay and watch too. Try to be fun. Watching foolish kids die. Oh God, what's wrong with you guys? You okay? They're not dead. Okay. Yes, you know. Oh, do you know what's going on here? You sure you are? That's good. Oh, those are burns from cigarette buds. That already happened. It's about to happen. I have a question for you. You're the one who left that thing in my home? Oh, what is this? What did you do? That's no good. Oof. You still think you're in a position to answer your own question? You're going to die. And your answer is yes or no. No, no hard treating the features in your life. I've done more than enough to earn it. From some society and the final moments that they say. And, oh boy. How you doing, Junpei? What is that? Forget this. Is that a jellyfish? Shit. That's the end of the volume, too. Fuck. He's definitely gonna cross a line. He thinks he's doing this for vengeance, and he's just gonna cross that line. See, I know this was gonna be some shit, but this is some shit. It is essentially a magical school shooting, and with any luck, the other kids won't suffer through this. And the fact that the one guy is a bully who beats down on so many people. Wasn't he also hanging out with those other kids who died? What was his mindset through all of that? Ugh, yeah, that's great. What is this? Yeah, I was about to say, that was a fake preview. I'm like, wait a minute, that was a fake preview. Man, that was a little too heavy for me. Like, that brought down my mood something wicked. But I'm interested to see what happens next. Like, this is a spiral, and it figures. Because Japanese schools, the kids there, when they get it bad, when they suffer and are bullied, it happens in a lot of places, but man, kids can go through some really terrible shit in high school. And this just feels like a situation where a kid, like, I keep on relating this to school shootings, but it's just like, just think about it. Like, some kid comes upon a dude who manages to take out these 3 kids with a gun, gets away with it, no problem. And he just goes around shooting people like it's nothing, doing nothing to their lives. Kid doesn't care about it too much because he's kind of antisocial, and he kind of wants that power. He wants to feel like he has the power in his hands. But then some dude comes in and it's just like, shows him like, hey, it's better in video games because you can replay somebody, you need strategy, you need technique, this, that, and the other, action stuff, or even in movies and stuff, and you go that way. But then kid's mom gets shot. He thinks that it was somebody who antagonized him. He's pushed into believing that. Of course he's going to the school to shoot up who he thinks is responsible, because he sees them as nothing but monsters, not even thinking about the fact that they probably didn't even care about him. Like, they're just bullies for the sake of being bullies, to get ahead at life, because their own lives are so miserable. But he doesn't see it that way. He just sees the vengeance he wants. He was given an excuse that he wants to take it out. Hell, some kids need less of a reason than my parent was apparently killed by this person as a way of getting to me or something. I don't know, maybe that's a terrible explanation or comparison. I don't know, I live in America where a lot of terrible crap has happened in the past, in this year alone, the past few years, and so on, so it was just too easy to make that connection. And the problem also being that it's just like no adult stepped in at any point. But at the same time, it never felt like Junpei explained to anyone what was going on with him either. And I feel like he's the kind of kid who didn't want to burden his mother with what was going on with him. So she probably didn't even know. And it's easy to say, oh, she should have been aware, but no. It's too easy to overlook when your kid has something going on, because a parent has a life of their own, things to also do. She might have probably asked them day after day. It's just like, hey, are you doing all right? Are you okay? And she probably just didn't want to pry too much into his life. Feels like a parent who thought she was doing things the right way, but maybe she should have been a little bit more attentive. But sometimes that's the wrong way to go in certain situations, because you end up smothering your child and pushing them further away. I don't know, my mind's just thinking of all the ways this could have been prevented. Hey, why did he end up seeing the 3 bullies he hated so much be attacked by Mahito? Was that just coincidence, or was it on purpose? I don't know, I'm getting too swept up in this. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Junpei was always meant to go down this path? Or could this have been averted if he had met Yuji a little bit sooner? I'm interested to hear from you. So, hey, subscribe, hit the bell, like, all that good stuff if you like this video. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please, take care of yourself. And if you're going through something, talk to someone. More people are actually available to listen than you think, even if it's strange. I know it can be hard, but just open up. Don't hold all that aggression inside of you. It can come out in some very dangerous and sad ways. Till next time.